Hello, it is I, the Red Leaf Boomer, back again for some discussion or a statement from me. If you don't agree, then by all means, tell me I'm an asshole and I'm wrong. Yeah, the point of this video was to maybe put it out there that is it time to forgive EA for Sims 4? Perhaps. Now hear me out. We all know when Sims 4 came out, it was trouble with missing content. Might be, well, all base Sims games are missing content, but specifically sort of basics like the pool, which is now here, like toddlers, which is also now here. And also, I feel that it has come to it now then, but it is now the superior game in my opinion overall. To the point where I don't really play 3 or 2 anymore, even though I can, because I feel this is uh, as close to the way I want it to, you know. So yeah, and it, I mean, the seasons are there. So the vacationish stuff is there. Now with the whole Strangerville thing, it's gonna be called something else on my end, obviously, because I don't play the game in English. So, but yeah, just simple things that I've added here that I like the thermostat. That's cool. I would really like to have that in basically 1, 2, or 3, because this temperature thing really screws you over in here and there. Sure. Like, I've lost at least a couple of Sims in Sims 2 because they're in a hot tub and then they got too hot and then they literally burst into flames. So that happens, you know. And stuff like birthday parties. Now, in the previous titles, I can probably just play it. In your previous titles, to yeah, some of the parties, some of
Bit
the
of wicks.
stuff they had to do was to just to open up your buy mode and just basically buy a cake and slap it on the counter there, and then you would potentially just have a party, and then you would, of course, through the course of the whole thing, you would click the
Oh.
cake and then sort of scale up and grow up the sim in question.
Need. Need. Ah.
Right now,
Uh-huh.
you can't do that. I noticed that for a while. It's like, oh, okay, what do I do? Well, now a sim need to make the cake himself or herself, obviously, whatever. I like that. It takes longer, but
Quavy.
it makes more sense, right? Also, you now have the option, which cake you want to make. That's helpful. That's cool, in my opinion. Now, the major part is the performance of the game. Sims 3, let's be honest, ran like complete shit on and everything. Just doing like this. Zoom in and zoom out, maybe turn the camera. Chugged. Really bad. If you cranked it all up. Even on really good PCs, it would struggle. Obviously because Sims 3 had the entire neighborhood at once that would go on in the background. That would obviously strain any rig, right? But realistically now it only has a maybe sort of like a section, and then you can see people going around and everything. But if you want to go to different places, you need to suffer, quote unquote, through a loading screen. Now, in practical, for just in reality, what you gotta deal with now is you can now see most stuff that you wanna. The performance doesn't get hit massively anymore, so the end result is a more pleasant one, I feel. Maybe you disagree. I would love to hear
Come
anyone
on.
actually
Mwah.
talk about it. 'Cause I haven't heard anyone say nothing about it at all. This whole thing, I mean, the laundry stuff was in the previous game, obviously. And yeah, but as an example, toddlers.
Tobino.
Of course, launching a game without it was
Ah.
stupid. We all know this, right? This isn't news to anyone. It was terrible. It was a terrible decision,
Oh,
and they shouldn't
Bisha.
have launched without it. Now, when they eventually did patch it in, it was a much better one, objectively, I would say, personally. Just because I hated it in any other Sims game, I hated that stage, like that live stage. It just boring. You couldn't do much. Here, they're almost as sort of individual persons as well. You know, so I don't mind it. I used to fiddle with the settings and the cheats and whatnot to make it as short as possible because it was so annoying. Pimped a million of those, whatever, just get something done. And now I don't mind it because I like it better. Now, of course, you can speculate if had Sims 4 sold like crazy when it launched, would it had released toddlers for free then, or would it put it in the some DLC packs? Thought that probably would have sold it separately, but the whole maxis team seems to be in a state of let's not piss people anymore off. If they patch the game quite often, I feel, with new things. This whole lunar thing that happened, well, just a couple of weeks ago, that's free. I mean, you have to buy it. But yeah, just overall, I feel that the Sims 4 is in a state now that it is pretty much the best Sims game to date, I feel. Now, of course, is there stuff that I want that I don't have yet? Of course it is. I still want cars. Like, I need cars. Now, you might think that, well, you don't need it because the zones are so small. Well, Sims 2 had even smaller zones, and you still got cars. Just the thing about the person going in through into the car and just rolling off there, and then just disappearing off the edge was enough. Instead of just teleporting around the place. I don't feel I need it. The whole thing. Of course, Sims 3 had the tiger gun just running around through the entire goddamn thing, which looks cool. Of course it does. Had they managed to optimize that properly, it would have been a perfect thing. But but that didn't happen, sadly. Okay. Yeah. So, um, I'm getting distracted. I'm playing this as I'm talking, so I'm not paying attention as well as I should. But yeah, just am I crazy? Do you think that, or I'm just oh no, do it, man, totally, whatever. Just like. But I just feel myself being very well satisfied with the product as it is now. It is in a much better state than it was only a couple of years ago. All the stuff that I feel I needed is there. Mostly. Of course, there are, like I said. But the art style, would I say the art style bothers me? It doesn't. You know, because I feel that I get something in return for having a lower graphical level, if you will, because the game runs so much better and it looks fine. It looks Yeah, just it looks nice. Nice enough. It looked very cartoony, if you will. Definitely. I'm not gonna deny that. But I feel I mind it. I don't. Yeah, the game is a bit buggy still. There's still problems happening, of course it is, but can you honestly say that that hasn't always been the case? You probably can't. Yeah, I know. Yeah, this is a fairly small house though, obviously. This isn't not some mansion. I never bothered with those in the first place, but anyway.
Floopy.
Yeah, whatever. Also, yeah, anyway. That's my opinion. You might disagree. I honestly would love to hear if you did. I have sort of put this out there on some of the Facebook groups I'm in, but they did not agree. Look at this, he's eating while he's talking to this guy. That's an AI improvement. Anyway. Anyway. That is all for now. This Red Leaf Boomer signing out. See ya.